The world keeps changing, but one thing remains stable. The rich keep getting richer. In 2025, the wealth gap has reached a historic maximum, and the 20 richest people on the planet now control over $2.1 trillion. These are people who can buy a football club, an airline, or an island as easily as an ordinary person buys a phone. And today you'll see exactly how they spend their fortunes, and why their wealth grows faster than the economies of small countries. Let's begin. Number 10. Zhong Shanshan, the invisible billionaire from China. Zhong Shanshan is the most mysterious tycoon in Asia. He built his fortune not on technology, not on oil, but on bottled water. In 1996, he founded Nongfu Spring, and it skyrocketed. Purity, quality, enormous demand. Later, he added tea, juices, and expanded the company to massive scale. But here's what's fascinating. Zhong's wealth, $64 billion. He almost never appears publicly. He gives no interviews. People call him the hermit bottler. Beyond beverages, he owns one of China's largest biopharmaceutical companies and invests millions into philanthropy, education, and environmental programs. He is rich, quietly, calmly, powerfully. Number 9. Rob Walton, the Walmart heir who built an even bigger empire. Rob Walton is the eldest son of the Walmart founder. But here's the key. He's not just an heir. He personally expanded the family business, turning Walmart into a global retail giant. His net worth, $65.2 billion. He donates billions through the Walton Family Foundation, yet his life remains private, except for his two obsessions: a supercar collection worth $200 million, the purchase of the Denver Broncos for $4.65 billion, the most expensive sports franchise sale in history. Rob is an example of someone who didn't just inherit wealth, he multiplied it to the skies. Бро, держи качественный дословный перевод блока 2. Мощный, точный, сохранен весь объем и структура, все как ты просил. Number 8. Michael Dell, the man who turned a dorm room into a global corporation. Today, his net worth is $74 billion, but it all began in a tiny dorm room at the University of Texas. In 1984, 19-year-old Michael Dell founded a small company called PCs Limited. He built and sold computers himself, faster, cheaper, and with better quality than the competition. Just a few years later, the company transformed into Dell Technologies, one of the world's largest PC manufacturers. His revenue is comparable to the GDP of small countries, and his lifestyle matches that scale. A New York penthouse worth $100 million. Private investments in tech, medicine, and real estate. One of the most powerful charitable organizations in the U.S., the Dell Foundation. He is proof that innovation, obsession, and speed can turn a teenager into a billionaire. Number 7. Gautam Adani, the industrial giant who controls India. Gautam Adani is a man who built a country inside a country. Infrastructure, energy, logistics, ports, aviation. All of this is Adani Group. His net worth is $76.6 billion. He started at 18 with a simple trading company, and today he owns port networks, power stations, coal mines, airports, and terminals across all of India. He lives just as grand, a New Delhi residence worth $48 million. A fleet of private jets, Bombardier, Embraer, Hawker, a collection of supercars, and his own Augusta Westland AW-139 helicopter. Adani is an entrepreneur who literally built the largest infrastructure empire in Asia. Number 6. Michael Bloomberg, the man who sells information more expensive than gold. His net worth is $96.3 billion. But the main thing is this. He created a product that became Wall Street's drug. In 1981, Bloomberg founded Innovative Market Systems, which later transformed into Bloomberg LP. His terminals became the backbone of the global economy. Information, quotes, analytics, all in one place. A single terminal costs tens of thousands of dollars per year, and tens of thousands of companies rely on them. They generate billions annually, more stable than oil or gas. Bloomberg's life matches this scale. A London townhouse worth $25 million. A Colorado ranch worth $44.7 million. Real estate scattered across the world. Billions donated to charity through Bloomberg Philanthropies. He is the perfect example of how information became the new gold of the 21st century. Number 5. Françoise Bettencourt-Meyers, the richest woman in the world. Her net worth is $97.6 billion. But she is not just the heiress of L'Oréal. She is the backbone of the entire beauty empire. Françoise is the chairwoman of the family holding Tethys, which controls L'Oréal, and under her leadership the company became an industry giant, from cosmetics to perfume, from scientific research to global brands like Lancôme, Garnier, and Kiehl's. She is private, almost invisible to the media, but her influence is enormous. She manages a corporation operating on every continent, funds scientific projects through the Bettencourt-Schuler Foundation, collects rare Bentley, Jaguar, and Porsche models worth millions. Françoise is a rare type of billionaire, quiet, unseen, yet ruling an entire planet of industry. Number 4. Larry Page, the man who organized the entire internet. His net worth is $114 billion, and it all began with one question. Why can't anyone properly structure information on the internet? In the late 90s, Larry Page and Sergey Brin created Google, a system that didn't just search websites but understood which sites mattered more. The PageRank algorithm was a revolution. Google grew exponentially, and Page always wanted something bigger. In 2015, he created Alphabet, a massive holding company that now includes Google, YouTube, Waymo, self-driving cars, Verily, biotechnology, dozens of future-shaping projects. Page rarely appears publicly. He lives privately, avoids the press, and almost never gives interviews. But his personal interests are on the level of a true billionaire. One of the fastest super yachts on the planet worth $45 million. Hidden residences across the world, investments in flying taxis and bioengineering. This is a man who literally rebuilt the internet around his own vision, and he continues shaping the future, quietly, but on a global scale. Number 3. Bill Gates, a technology legend and the world's most generous billionaire. His net worth is $119 billion, but the main thing isn't how much he earned, it's how much he gives away. Gates founded Microsoft in the 1970s, and he became the face of the computer revolution. Windows, Office, Xbox, all of it began under his leadership. But in the 2000s, Gates did something almost no billionaire of his level ever did. He turned his life toward global philanthropy. The Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation is one of the most powerful on Earth. His donations have already exceeded tens of billions of dollars, transforming medicine, education, vaccination, and poverty relief worldwide. But Gates isn't only philanthropy. A private jet collection worth around $200 million. 2 Bombardier Challengers, 2 Gulfstream G650s, elite homes and ranches across the world. He is known as the man who first gave the world computers, and now tries to give it health and a future. Number 2. Jeff Bezos, the man who turned the internet into a global trading empire. His net worth is $176 billion, and it all began in a garage. In 1994, Bezos launched Amazon as a simple online bookstore. Today, Amazon is a global platform operating in more than 100 countries and generating tens of billions in annual profit. But Bezos doesn't limit himself to Earth. In 2000, he founded Blue Origin, invests billions into rockets and space technology, builds his own private spaceflight program. His lifestyle fully matches the status of a top 3 richest person on the planet. 2 private Gulfstream G650R jets worth around $130 million. The Warner estate for $165 million. Space programs that will redefine the future of tourism. Bezos is proof that one idea can grow into a global monopoly. Number 1. Elon Musk, the richest person on Earth. His net worth is $240 billion, and he spends money just as aggressively as he earns it. In the late 90s, Musk launched Zip2, then sold it. A few years later, he created X.com, the future PayPal that transformed online finance. But the real story begins afterwards. SpaceX, rockets that land vertically, something once considered impossible. Tesla, the company that rebooted the entire automotive industry. Brain-computer interface implants. The Boring Company, underground hyper-transport tunnels. Purchase of Twitter X for $44 billion. Musk's lifestyle is absolute sci-fi. 4 private jets, including a Gulfstream G700 worth $78 million. The legendary James Bond submarine car bought for $997,000. Private estates across multiple countries. He is the most controversial, but also the most influential billionaire on the planet. 10 people, 10 fortunes, each exceeding $100 billion. These are the individuals who control the world's biggest tech corporations, own banks, ports, oil companies, and even space programs, buy football clubs, islands, airplanes, and super yachts, reshape medicine, energy, the internet, and the rules of modern life. These billionaires are not just wealthy, they are the architects of the world we live in. Their decisions define the future, and their money rewrites history.